Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a full face of first impression. Oh my god, I can't say it. I wanted to do a full face of first impressions video. Okay, so I just showered, you know, doing some little house duties. It's my day off, so I just wanted to come over here and just come up on this YouTube and talk about some new products. I've been sent a lot of products recently, and as you guys have probably noticed, I haven't been posting as much. So I have a lot of products to play with today. Some things that maybe are some products I haven't used in a while, some that are completely new to me, some that I've been just scared to use, a little bit of everything. I'm hoping that this lighting is good. Sorry for the red skin, I'm just very red right now because of Retin-A. I'm on my first week of Retin-A, so yeah, it's been interesting. Like, I've been peeling so much that literally I put water on my face and start rubbing my face and skin literally peels off, which I don't mind. I know how Retin-A works. I know the side effects. I know what happens when you use Retin-A because I have used retinol, prescription strength retinol for so long. So yeah, if you guys see any like dryness, things like that, that is what that's from. So let's get into it. First things first, I already moisturized my face. I use a moisturizer from Aven. I use their lipid restoring balm, I believe. For eyeshadow primer today, we're gonna act like this is the first impression. This is just a new shade that I picked up, so I'm just gonna act surprised and like I don't like it, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair. I'm just gonna apply this all over my lids, because I do have a lot of discoloration on my eyes, which I actually have come to really like. I like a little bit of like discoloration. I think that it actually looks really nice sometimes. I mean, it is what it is, so yeah. And I'm gonna blend that out with a Morphe E8 brush all over my lid. And I'm just hoping that today my lids aren't too dry. I've been really careful when applying my Retin-A to not get in the brow area at all, because usually it migrates. Like, I could probably put on my cheek and it's still gonna migrate to my eyes, unfortunately. And that's why in past videos you guys have probably seen that sometimes my eyeshadow gets patchy and there's just really nothing I can do, just because retinols and Retin-A's resurface your skin a lot faster. So that's what I go through. But honestly, it's the one thing that I've seen a biggest change in pore size, acne, scarring. I am very sensitive when it comes to really getting into using like more strong Retin-A, because especially like in this area where I would grow like actual facial hair, which I don't, just because I don't, that's where I get really sensitive. So if you guys ever see me really red in that area, that is why. A lot of people like to call me out and be like, well, your skin's pink. No, it's not pink, it's red and irritated. So today what I'm jumping into is the Morphe, new Morphe 35R palette, which is this one right here. I'm gonna start off by going into this matte yellowy shade on a Morphe M506, and this is just gonna set down my base, get rid of any tackiness. So the first color I'm gonna go in with on a Morphe M511, I just washed my brushes, so I'm feeling great about that, is this shade right here. It's like a light pinky neutral shade. I'm just gonna rock it through the crease. Very messily. It's a nice light shade, so I don't have to worry about it being too much. And when I'm doing a transition shade, I really like it to be like blown out. I don't like it to be too like, oh, I'm just gonna go in the crease. Like, I like it to be blown out basically to the brow bone, and then I'll go back in with my highlight shade and bring it down, because I want everything to be as blended as possible. So I decided to bring you guys in a little bit closer, so I hope you don't mind. Let me know if you guys like the eyes more close up. So I'm just doing my other eye with that same shade. So I was thinking that maybe I should do videos like these maybe on like a monthly or bi-weekly basis. Like, just like, oh, what I've gotten sent or what I've bought, because Lord knows that getting sent stuff doesn't stop me from buying more stuff that I don't need. But if you guys want to see these maybe once a month or something, please let me know. I really like watching videos like these, and I'm someone who really loves long videos too, like more chatty videos. I just feel like they're very personal, and I would like to start doing more of those, but I just feel like you're so boring, like just stop, or like stop trying. but hey, I'm trying. And the next color I'm gonna go on with on a MAC 217 is this nice like mustardy camel shade right here. I'm gonna look back and really rock this through my crease. And on a MAC, ooh, no, it's a Morphe. Hey, Morphe. This is the Morphe M514. It's like the MAC 221. Focus, thank you. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade and maybe a little bit of that shade. And again, I'm really gonna look back. And I'm literally holding a mirror. This is from Dermalogica. They sent me and it has my Instagram, oh it's dirty. It has my Instagram handle on there, which was really nice of them. So thank you Dermalogica for that. And I'm literally looking down into the mirror and you see how I'm just getting right into my crease. So if you have hooded eyes, I feel like that's a great tip to really look down and just work with what you got. So now to darken that crease even more, I'm taking that same brush, the same Morphe M514, which is definitely a need. So far I'm really loving this palette and the quality. It actually blended really easily. I'm gonna take maybe this matte shade right here. It's like an off black almost. And I'm gonna take it very carefully right into that crease. And I like to have my eyes open, that way I can see where the product's going as opposed to having them closed and just like blending the crap out of them and not knowing where anything's going. So I find it helps to have your eyes open. So for the lid today, I'm gonna take this Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in the shade Sunset. I have used these before and I know I've used, I believe it was Lemon Drop that I did use before, but I don't remember using this. Honestly, I probably could have, and I would use one of the shimmers in the palette because they are very pigmented, but since it's a full face of first impressions, I wanted to branch out and make sure it's not just all Morphe, because I know someone's gonna be in the comments, oh, you know, oh. It's exactly how it sounds to me when I read it. Oh. So the whole idea with this, and Tom Ford kind of has the same thing, cream, and then underneath you have pigment, and then this baby mirror that honestly I couldn't even line my lips with, so that's whatever. But I'm going to take this cream, which is actually very tacky, which if you're going to use a cream as a base, you're going to want it to be tacky. You don't want something that's going to dry down fast, because the whole point of having a cream as a base is to have something to stick to, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take this cream, and the cream is actually really pretty, but it would crease on its own, at least for me. All over the lid. Almost up to the crease. I'm going to take another brush, I believe this is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that pigment and just press it right on top. Yeah, I really don't remember using this, because trust me, I think I would have. This is actually really pretty, like, wow. Like my lids almost look wet. Moist. Since everyone loves that word so much. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD stick. I did do a review of this when it first came out a long time ago. I used it for probably a week and I wasn't a fan of it. My skin was very different then. And recently I got a big package from Makeup Forever with their foundations. So let's give this a go. And I remember that this foundation was a lot more moisturizing. So, with this dry ass skin, I figured this might work good. And with stick foundations, I feel like someone just needs to come and get me and stop me, because it's very easy to get out of hand. Another thing I'm trying today is this NüYu Silisponge. They were kind enough to send this to me because I've seen everyone using the Silisponges and I wanted to try it for myself. I love the packaging. It's actually Very cute. And the whole idea with this is that you're not going to be wasting as much makeup. It's easy to clean. It's hypoallergenic. So it's just a lot easier. Now, if I can get this open, because I'm just that person who can't do anything. It's because I have moisturizer and primer on my hand, so against plastic it's just slipping and no one's here to help me. Success. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. It has a little face on it. That's it right there. It's actually, it says here how to use, dab a small amount of cream liquid foundation, apply in a circular or back and forth motion to blend. Build coverage as needed. So I have it on my face, but I'm gonna put some on this person's face on there. So that's it right there. And it says apply in circular or back and forth. That awkward moment when you think you're recording but you really weren't because your camera stopped. Back to blending. So I was blending and talking to myself basically. So far, I'm not a fan of the patting motion, which is what they tell you not to do. They tell you to kind of do back and forth swipes. And honestly, it's working great like that. I just think that it's hard for me because I'm so used to patting a beauty blender that I feel like it's first nature. And this is all with just using this, like, and honestly, like, look at that coverage. Like, I've used the same foundation with the beauty blender before and it does not give this much coverage, which is amazing. And since it's not like really rough on your skin, I can get away with doing the swiping motion. Now, if I was trying to do this with a brush, it would actually micro exfoliate my skin and bring up a lot of dry skin. Alright, so that actually turned out really good. And honestly, this is so easy to clean. I'm literally just wiping it on a towel. And it's basically like completely clean. It didn't bring up any dry patches, there weren't any streaks. I'm not going to be using it for concealer and my cream bronzer today just because I want it to be sheared out. My foundation, on the other hand, I want a really full coverage. But when it comes to the under eyes and like perimeter of the face, I like it to be kind of sheared out. And I don't want the full pigment that this would give me. So for that, I opt out for a beauty blender. But on an everyday basis, I definitely think this is great because it doesn't soak up the product. And I've tried this foundation on it by itself before and it never gave me this amount of coverage. Like literally, it covered everything and it's still nice and glowy and it just looks very one with the skin. So yeah. So for concealer today, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape. So now I'm going to take this Motives Color Correction Quad. I've never used this, I actually just swatched it right now on this Delium Tool 788 brush. And I'm taking these two colors here. And I'm putting it right underneath the cheek. I actually like the undertone of this, but let's see how it blends out though. I am an advocate for a cool contour, but I have yet to find a cream I like. I've even tried the Anastasia contour sticks and they were cute. Don't get me wrong, they were very cute, but I just feel like there wasn't enough opacity there. Like, it kind of blended out into a powdery finish, and those usually don't work the best on my skin tone. I feel like I need a little bit more almost coverage from things for them to look semi-okay. This has a lot of pink to it, which is kind of creeping me out, but we're going through it. I'm just taking it on my beauty blender again because I don't want this to be very opaque. It's cute. For powder today, I'm actually very excited about this because I used to mess with the Makeup Forever HD powder real heavy back in the day. And I mean, this is like BB cream days, like I didn't even know what to do with makeup. I used to always use the loose powder, so I'm happy to have been sent this new reformulated powder. It's very smooth. This is the lightest shade, but I have the other shades too. So it's literally like white, but it blends into nothing. This is better than I ever remembered it. So I'm gonna take that on this Morphe E53 brush, and I have yet to use this. to set my face. I've only used this for touch-ups a couple times. Yes. And the whole reason I really like this because it's such a fine powder that I can use this on my dry, crepey skin, and it's not gonna matte me out too much or like dry out my skin. It just kind of mattes it out, but doesn't add any coverage or like excess dryness. So I am noticing that this Makeup Forever powder actually darkened my foundation a little bit. Like not darken it, but actually made it oxidize. So I was gonna use this underneath my eyes, but I wanna mix it with a little bit of this MAC Dew Fix powder in NC20. I've used this for all over my face before because sometimes I am very, like embarrassingly pale, which has been happening a lot more often than not lately. So I'm actually gonna mix it in today since I am a little bit more tan as an under eye setting powder to hopefully give some brightness. So I'm just getting those creases away and I'm mixing it with the Makeup Forever powder and then I'm powdering. Hopefully you guys can see, but even when I set my under eyes with just powder, I still get creasing, and this isn't even like 5 minutes later. I don't have any new powders, but this is actually RCMA mixed with, I think it has like a dash of banana powder in there, and it's in a Laura Mercier component because the RCMA salt shaker just does not do it for me. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm taking my Tarte little sponge, rubbing out the creases, and I'm going right underneath there. So that way I'm not putting it everywhere that I'm super dry. I am gonna put some on my nose because I get super oily there. But everywhere else I'm just gonna like lightly powder the chin. Maybe. I mean, honestly, I just want to put it everywhere every day, but it takes a lot to stop me because no self-control. So yeah. So this has been sitting in my drawer forever. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Desert Nights bronzer. It's one of the matte bronzers. And I'm gonna take that on my Morphe M527. Just gonna lightly warm up the face. With Kevyn Aucoin products, I tend to be severely light-handed because I just get scared because his products really do pack a punch when it comes to opacity and pigmentation. So I focus it more back into the hairline, and then I bring it down and around the face. So now I'm taking my Makeup Geek contour in Love Triangle. I have yet to find a contour that I haven't used yet, so, and I literally looked everywhere in my collection. I don't really ever reach for this one. I usually reach for more of the two ashy shades I have. I think I might have used this once or twice, so let's see how this looks. I'm more of an ashy contour person. If it has warm, like oranginess to it, I usually don't reach for it. But who knows, let's give this a chance. And I'm taking this on a Morphe M5110. I love this brush for contour. And I'm literally gonna go right underneath the cheek, blend it back into the hairline, and bring it down. So I actually waited to use this just so I could use it on camera. This is the Smashbox times Casey Holmes highlight palette. This is the Spotlight palette in Pearl, which is the lighter one. I'm so excited to use this. I am a huge, like, obsessed fan with, like, Casey Holmes. I've watched her forever, like, literally forever. So I'm really excited to be using this today, and yeah. Right on top of the cheek. Which can be the case a lot of the time. Brows today, I'm actually really excited that I actually have new brow products to try out. Makeup Forever sent me a package of some of their new brow launches that actually are very interesting. The first one is a brow gel. This is in shade 45, which is one of the darkest. So I'm kind of scared because I feel like too much product's gonna come off because I've experienced that with other products. Oh, this is actually not that moist or too much product. I love these for days when I just can't, like literally, like it's just like, what is a brow pencil? Like just to run it through, because it gives me a nice wispy, messy brow look, which is usually what I'm going for anyways. As you can see, like my brow already looks a lot fuller. And I kind of like how this is a little bit longer on one side, because it really helps to get every single hair, but it doesn't deposit product onto your skin, if that makes sense. They also have this, which is the brow liner, and this literally is like a liner. No, that scares me. No, maybe not. I'm gonna take the brow pencil though. They came out with the hard brow pencil, and this is in 6R01, I'm assuming. It's a nice taupey shade, and it's literally just a brow pencil. And I'm gonna go right underneath. Ooh, this is really ashy, I love it. It's really hard to find something that's like taupey that doesn't pull orangey at all. Now back to eyes now that I did my brows, and I'm taking this hourglass, oh god, it's gonna start bothering me again. Hourglass mechanical gel eyeliner, the 1.5 millimeter. This one is an ocean floor, which is a deep navy. You can barely tell on my actual waterline, but we're gonna take it anyways. And this is literally the tiniest pencil ever. Like, it's weird. So I feel like I poke my eye a lot with it, but I like the precision at the same time. You see? And I do like how much comes off too. And go underneath. So I need to find some lashes that I have not yet worn. I have plenty that I haven't worn, but I'm very picky when it comes to lashes. My eyes are very hooded, and they're not small, but they're small-ish, but they're very long. So like even like the House of Lashes Iconic, those are a little bit short for me, like like going this way, if that makes sense. Like if I put it from outer corner to inner corner, I feel like they stop too close or too far out, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to someone. I just feel like I have really long eyes, and maybe they don't look long, but because my face is bigger in general, like yeah, they're too short and I just have issues. And yeah, I'm gonna find some lashes that I actually would like to put on, so I'm not forcing myself into liking lashes that are gonna bother me the whole time. And yeah, I'm really digging the shadow. Like, I love the reflect to it. I love how it's staying. I love that even though it transferred up, it still looks like a very put together kind of grunge look almost. So yeah, let me find some lashes and a lip, and we'll finish this off. So I just received these in the mail this week. These are the Makeup Geek new actual like matte liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Waltz, so I'm going to be trying this today. I have not tried any of these on my lips yet. If you guys want to see a full swatch video and review, please let me know. Alright, so I'm not completely obsessed with this formula, and it makes me sad because I love Makeup Geek. It's just not doing it for me. The brush is very stiff, and I'm finding it very hard to get a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my MAC Strip Down Lip Liner and try and perfect the lines and then line back over it. This is literally 3 layers of the lipstick on to get full opacity. So I don't know if it varies per shade, but so far Waltz is not the best. It's obviously not horrible, but I have higher expectations for Makeup Geek because they do deliver such great products. Like the plush mattes are amazing. So I just expected, I mean, by no means is it drying, it's a very thin formula, but it's kind of hard to get that opacity there to where I can apply it without lip liner. So I'm just gonna go on with lip liner, perfect the edges, and go back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and I'm actually really in love with this, and just this whole setup of video. It's very casual, calm, chillin', no filter, because yeah, you know, I have a brush here on me here. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this type of video. Maybe you guys want to see more videos like this. I love watching videos like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And just getting like that first reaction from a lot of these things. I'm completely obsessed with this. Again, I do have a discount code with Morphe. It's just my first name, Donovan. No caps, no nothing, and it gets you, I think, 10% off. Morphe's palettes are amazing, and I mean, they speak for themselves. This Dose of Colors pigment though, can we talk about this? I know you can get these at Namie's too. This is where I picked mine up, Namie's in Burbank. I picked it up at the store, but they have a website where you can pick it up too. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. Let me know your thoughts down below if you want to see more videos like this, what other videos you guys want to see. If you want some more swatch videos, please let me know down below of what you want to see. On my list right now is Galactic, Makeup Geek, and Too Faced. Too Faced, the original collection of the melted mattes. But outside of that, I'm really looking for something new. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support and the patience with me while I'm getting back into the swing of filming, of editing, and uploading regularly. This is what I love doing, and thank you for the support always. And until next time, I will see you then.